Hey everyone. As you are likely aware, today was meant to be the start of TTE, a day of excitement, an evening filled with happiness, and a night of far too many drinks. The fact that we can't all be together in Tucson today makes me incredibly sad. Sad because our industry is hurting. Sad because I can't see all of you, some of the best people in the industry. Sad because I can't buy you a beer at the bar. And most of all, I'm saddened because this year marks KAI's 25th anniversary. This year's TTE was meant to be a celebration. I even had this nice bottle of champagne prepped and ready to pop during my opening address. The times in which we are living have been referred to as unprecedented, uncertain, fluid, trying, and downright scary. And this was all before protest and violence broke out across the USA. Now, while some of those adjectives are without question appropriate, I prefer to focus on another word during this current crisis: opportunity. While the earth and our industry have taken a pause or reset, the past few months have also presented each of you with an opportunity to take a long, hard look at your business, your community, and the larger industry as a whole. If you're like me, you've already identified ways in which you can improve your business to come back leaner and stronger once this is all over. We all know that storytelling is so important in our messaging. In fact, past TTE keynotes have made this the focal point of their talks. Now is an opportunity to tell your story of surviving the COVID crisis, how you helped your communities and staff, how you continue to support the communities and people around the globe with whom you work, and how you are a better company for it. You have the opportunity to rewrite your story and alter your messaging to appeal to a bigger audience or a new demographic. We have the opportunity to change the way we travel and experience a destination, finding different ways to present and package your product, identifying new truly off the beaten path destinations and areas, changing the norms of cruising or air travel. No matter your business segment, you have the opportunity to improve your services. I think we all agree that one of the things that makes working in travel unique is the relationships and camaraderie we share. And these deep-rooted partnerships have never been more important. You've certainly been speaking with your trade partners over the past few months about what the industry will look like in 3, 6, 12 months from now. I urge you to continue and to expand those conversations, because now more than ever, we have the time, the resources, and the opportunity to do so. Before you know it, we will be on the other side of the pandemic, and life will without a doubt be as hectic as ever once things start to get back to normal, even if it is a new normal. Do you think I'm wrong? You think I'm crazy? Remember the biggest global crisis ever, the Australian wildfires? Would you believe me if I told you that was the biggest topic of conversation and concern in our industry just 100 days ago? What about Brexit? Donald Trump's impeachment trial, the massive protests in Hong Kong, major volcanic eruptions in New Zealand, Africanized bees? All of these things have consumed headlines and created fear and uncertainty in the 12 months since I last stood before you at the closing of 2019 TTE. If you'd like to put this in more practical and current terms, all you have to do is think about people's general mindset as it relates to travel. 2 months ago, what was the sentiment? No one will ever travel again, ah! And now, everyone you know is dying to get away and go on some type of holiday. Granted, these initial holidays may be a day at the beach 10 miles from their home, or a road trip for a long weekend to a neighboring state. But the fact of the matter is that travel is not going away. Our industry will never go away. And once people are comfortable heading out for these types of getaways, the long-haul destinations that you and I all sell will not be too far behind. The way we do business may have to change, but how you welcome guests and the way that they feel after experiencing your product and service should not. Now, I showed you an image last year during my opening remarks and addressed it as a major problem for our industry. It was a startling image that made the rounds about a week before the start of TTE and was so impactful that it shaped my entire opening address. For those of you in attendance and not too hungover, you will recall it was an image of dozens of climbers packed in a narrow line waiting to summit Mount Everest. Who would have ever believed that today this picture would piss off even more people than it did last June? However, it would have nothing to do with over-tourism. It would be because the climbers were not social distancing. Over-tourism was a major issue, and it is being addressed. Mother Earth found a way to right itself of that issue. This pandemic-caused pause might just be our opportunity to look internally and right ourselves, our business, and continue the great work that we were doing before COVID in an even better and more impactful way. If you'd like to chat about the future of the industry and how we might be able to partner or help one another, or if you just want to have a virtual drink, please reach out to me or any of my colleagues at KAI. With TTE canceled, I've got the next few days free. Screw it. Even though we're not all together, I'm still going to celebrate KAI on our 25th. Cheers.